2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
I'm feeling really good today. I mean, I've had a long streak of feeling good.
We love this.
I feel like when I've got order and I'm organised, I feel good.
Yeah, no, routine is key.
It is, isn't
and
it?
a plan. What is all over your long sleeve?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
What?
white stuff.
Oh,
Like
because,
fluff.
okay, so you've told me that I've got a server look.
You haven't today.
And I haven't. No, I wasn't. And then I remembered before I left the house and I put on a really beautiful new jacket that I bought.
I did notice that when you first walked into the office.
Yes, but then I just ate pancakes and I thought I better take my new jacket off because I will get sugar and lemon and butter on them. And then we came in here and I forgot to put my fancy jacket back on. So in the song, I will go and put it back on for you.
Also, how good's Shrove Tuesday? I love me a free pancake in the kitchen.
Well, you can thank the Catholics for that.
I know.
Yeah, we know our way around a feast day.
Hey, coming up before 3 o'clock, we're going to give someone else the opportunity, them and a friend, to come and sit with you, Swanee, and potentially watch me fall over on the runway.
Are you feeling nervous? Are you good?
I'm good at the moment. I think I'll feel nervous on Thursday when it's actually happening.
Yeah, Thursday night, you make your fashion catwalk debut.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You're turning into DJ Scudder and making your own mixes with Chris Jenner over the top.
I thought Alicia Keys and Jay-Z could do with some, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Kim, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
It makes everything better. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. Let's open up our diaries, Jack.
To-do list Tuesday.
Okay, I'm going to start. Yesterday, I said to the kids, I just want to eat something for dinner that we've not ever eaten. You'll never know the tedium of the same 10 things that you know will hit, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Your kids are spoiled with their choices. And I'd also argue that's a hard task for you, Swanee, given how much stuff you've tried between the jungle, your trip to Japan.
Everything.
Like, you've literally tasted everything. Some things you probably shouldn't have.
Well, this is interesting that you mentioned Japan because in my first item on my to-do list today is a fresh entry. Make ramen to spring on the kids. So tonight, they don't like soup. None of them do. Well, Kit does like soup.
Well, it's a stupid excuse for a dinner, so I'm with your kids there.
No, it's got like a whole roast chook in it.
The soup?
Yeah.
Yeah, still, I don't want to drink my dinner, thanks. I'm with your kids. Or the daggers I'm getting. For lunch, sure, but not for dinner.
I'm cancelling the direct debit for your pocket money. Don't speak to me like that. Anyway, that's what we're having tonight for dinner. And if they don't like it, soz about it.
The door's there.
Yeah, that's it. I can just see Peg's face too.
She'll be upset.
Very upset. Yes, it's like I would have killed her bunny, you know? That sort of level of upset.
I reckon you'll be like an hour after they've eaten it. I think Peg's going to come to you or she'll text you being like, Mum, can I please order Uber Eats?
Yeah, well, no. Well, as soon as I see that face, I will be ordering Uber.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm hopeless. Okay, second thing on the to-do. I've got these great curtains from Spotlight for this little reno job that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was sort of the end of my choice and obligation, but I've got them. And then I'm looking at where they go and I go, what the hell am I supposed... I don't know how to do that. So on my to-do list is to call Spotlight and say, don't laugh, but I've got the curtains and I've got the window. What do I do next?
I wonder if they'd offer you like a FaceTime service with an employee at Spotlight to sort of show you and run you through how to do it.
I'm going to add that on my list.
They should.
To ask.
Because we're both quite visual people. I think you should ask just for a 4-minute FaceTime with Jeff on his lunch break.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then he can take me to the shelf and go, you need these.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let me know how you go.
And the last thing is very exciting for me because, you know, I love me a chef. They're just my favourite. and I love Curtis Stone. I always have.
Yes.
And he has asked me to come on his TV show.
Huge.
And so on my list is choose recipe for Curtis.
Wait, are you going to cook with him?
Yes.
That's like bucket list stuff.
I know.
And do you know when we get to see it?
Nah, no
Okay.
idea. But I'm filming it soon.
Okay.
What am I going to cook?
Ooh.
It's got to be something basic. Like I can't go, oh, this is my 45 ingredient.
Tom,
Something simple.
a quiche.
No, not a quiche. You smart ass.
Why? Why did he say that?
Quiche was what I left on MasterChef with forgetting the bacon. It won't be a quiche, Tom. Also, I'm stopping the direct debit for your pocket money. Both of you have taken cheeky pills. Anyway, we can talk about that later. What's on your list?
Our first thing is ask Specsavers to fix my sunglasses. I was at a wedding a couple of weeks ago, dropped my sunnies on the dance floor, someone stood on them. They're all wonky.
Literally, walk across the road, show them, they'll be done in 24 hours.
They're not from Specsavers though.
Okay, no, they won't be done in 24 hours.
Do you think if I still ask them very nicely, they'll fix them? It's
I mean,
clear
you may.
they're-
I'll text Unri for you.
Okay, Unri, if you're listening.
You're going to need to bring in the big guns here.
And then my other thing is stop by Nadia's to pick up Chrissy's outfit for Thursday night.
When
Kim,
you
you're
go-
doing amazing, sweetie.
Yeah, because we've got a vision. Well, you've got a vision.
I do.
Me, black suit,
Yep.
dark glasses.
Anyway, Nadia has gone to Henny and pulled you a look. You got to keep it too.
Really? Thank you.
And I'm going to bring it to you tomorrow to try on air to ensure it all fits well
Does it
and
have
you
the
like it.
bum out of it, like Zoe Kravitz on the red carpet yesterday?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
over these nude outfits.
Yeah, me too.
They're done.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It is Shrove Tuesday today, and I had one too many pancakes just now
Yeah.
because I was like, I got to work and it smelt like delicious pancakes, one of my favourite foods.
Mm.
Do you know that of me? I love it.
Did not know that.
I love a fluffy pancake.
If someone were to say to me, like in an interview or something, what's Chrissy Swan's favourite food? Do you know what I would go with to this day?
What?
A potato cake.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great.
Absolutely. Did you know you can get them from the supermarket?
Oh, no.
You can get them in two different sizes.
Since
and
when?
I crack open my deep fryer and I don't even have to leave the house, and they are chef's kiss.
Home brand or a particular brand?
A certain brand that I don't
Okay.
even know. They're amazing.
I'll get onto that.
Anyway, love me a pancake, and I got into it too late to enjoy the festivities. But you know, me and Scudder found a shake and bake bottle.
Yum.
And of course, I bring my own butter from home, and and I whipped it up, and I ate too many, and I have no regrets. But the weird thing is I was like, why is there pancakes at work? And it's Shrove Tuesday, and for the first time, I mean, I went to a Catholic school. My mum went to a Catholic school. I've got 3 kids at Catholic schools.
Yeah.
There has been no mention of Shrove Tuesday.
Oh, of course. I thought the kids would have had to get around it.
Normally, that's what gives me the heads up. You know, I've got to go and get a couple of shake and bake pancake things or send them off with maple syrup.
Or decline an offer to volunteer for the morning.
Oh, yes, auto decline. But, yeah, I didn't have to send off my plug-in fry pan or anything. So I was very surprised, and I'm a bit sad because, you know, I love a bit of Catholic nonsense. I get in trouble for saying that. You know, that I said when I was in Paris, I went to visit one of the famous French saints who never decomposed, but dead for hundreds of years.
I remember you showing me.
Yeah, and I just love all that
Yeah.
stuff. And I referred to it as Catholic nonsense. And oh my God, there were some very upset people.
Oh, guys, it's 2025.
I know. I love all that stuff. I'm not saying, you know, anything bad about it.
I am.
I love all because Tom Casamento, you're
Through and
you're
through
a
Catholic.
I was raised Catholic, yes.
Yeah. And then, so because you were raised Catholic, you've got all those funny songs in your head and, you know, someone says, go now in peace and you know what to say next.
Peace be
and
with
stuff.
you.
Peace be with you and also with you. We left of our hearts. Anyway, I love all those little funny bits and bobs. And one of them popped up the other day out of the blue from my son's mouth, Kit, 13. So, you know, I love a sooky mummy child thing because, you know, ever since my kids were born, I'm just painfully aware that the time is running out.
Yeah.
And so every night I go to their bedrooms, even though they're way too old, and I rub a little bit of lavender oil on their temples And lately I have been rubbing magnesium oil in the soles of their feet.
You are a good bitch.
Well, because it really helps with sleep.
I know.
I really, really recommend it.
Magnesium's a life changer, isn't it?
It's an extraordinary liquid.
Yeah.
So I was in Kit's room and sometimes their feet are dirty. Even though they all have a shower, the kids are just dirty.
Yeah.
So by the time I get to their feet, they're dirty. So I always arrive at the bedroom with the bottle of spray magnesium. This is, I'm really telling you stuff here. And a hot face washer.
Wow.
Because I want to wipe their feet first.
It's like they're at the White Lotus.
I know it is. It sounds very weird, but I don't want to rub a dirty foot.
No, absolutely.
So I, bring the face washer to wipe it. Anyway, I came in and I was wiping Kit's feet with a warm face washer, and he goes, "Oh, this is very Mary Magdalene," because she famously washed Jesus's feet, and then I started to sing. I go, "Yes, sir," and then I started to sing this song. And then we just broke out into an impromptu Jesus Christ Superstar sing-along. Only Catholics can do that.
They know their way around a tune, don't they?
Oh, man. Amen.
Hey, how good was seeing Elton John and Chapel Roan sing this?
I love all this old and new business that's going on.
Right.
Sabrina Carpenter, Dolly Parton. Fabulous.
We'll talk about it before 3 o'clock on the Chrissy Swan Show. Happy Tuesday.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Speaking of songs, I wonder what you're going to make your fashion catwalk debut to.
Australia's largest fashion event, PayPal Melbourne Fashion Festival, is back until March 8. For tickets, head to paypal.mff.com.au.
Jack's VIP seats.
I mean, look, out of everybody on this show, I'm not surprised that you were the ones selected to do the catwalk, because I don't think Fella Hamilton have a show in the Melbourne Fashion Festival.
I know, I'm quite nervous about it, but I'm at the stage where I've blocked it out of my brain and I'm not going to think about it until I'm there doing it.
Look, think of the quote in the great film Dead Man Walking.
Wow.
Think of me as Susan Sarandon, the kind nun, and you, the convicted murderer on death row. When you're a bit nervous or you feel scared about what's going to happen, you just look into the eyes of love.
Okay, I shall.
Look into the eyes. I will be there. I'll have dark shades over them, but you can imagine.
I can just visualize them.
You actually do look nervous. You don't get nervous, and you look nervous.
I don't, because I know...
I love this.
Modeling's a real skill. People don't give these people enough credit, especially runway models. There's an art to that walk.
There is, and you still haven't learnt any yet.
Nope. I'm just going to give it a whirl on the day.
I'll call Megan Gale. Hello, Lucy.
Hello.
That's the best greeting I've had for a very long time, Lucy.
Hi.
How you feeling? You all right?
Yep. I'm better now.
Whereabouts are you, Luce? Where are you calling from?
Strathalbyn, South Australia, about an hour out of Adelaide.
Wow. So if you are lucky enough to come to Jack's catwalk debut, you're going to get the plane and all of that sort of bizzo.
Yes, I hope it's me.
Well, Lucy, the good news is it is you. We're going to see you Thursday night.
Lucy, you know it's just to see me walk down a runway, yeah? What a vibe. So, Lucy, not only will you get to see me probably fall over, you'll get to hang out with Swanee and sit with her. And you get to stay at the Langham Hotel in Melbourne, which is like one of the best.
Thank you so so much. Mum and I are jumping around, screaming. We listen to you guys every day.
Oh, I love it. What's your mum's name?
Deb.
All right, Deb and Lucy, we will see you. Hey, just before we go, we're trying to pump Jack up and get him excited. If you could pick any song for him to sort of arrive at the top of the catwalk to, what would it be?
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for
Oh,
my shirt.
yes,
So
please.
sexy, it hurts.
Yeah. My pussycat. Yes, Lucy, that is a good one.
Lucy, thank you for your excitement. We can't wait to meet you on Thursday night and your mum, Deb.
Can't wait, guys.
We will see you then. Australia's largest fashion event, PayPal Melbourne Fashion Festival, is back until March 8. For tickets, head to paypal.mff.com.au.
Jack, this is going to be such a great night. I'm so excited.
I'll be excited once it's over.
Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You wish your girlfriend was wrong like me.
I've got a little story about that song. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. I'll tell you next.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I'm going to get into a full Oscars rap, a post-rap. But first, see that song. What year was it?
I'm going to guess 2005.
Oh, no, it's before that because when my... Oh, 2000... No, that's not it. Anyway, no, it's before that because, you know, on Friday night I hosted dinner and it was with my ex that I broke up with in 2000, so it's before that. Anyway, it must have...
2005.
Oh, okay. Well, that's odd because maybe we broke up later than I thought. Anyway, he was like, you always hated that song. And I said, yeah, because, you know, I was jealous. Nobody was ever going to say, you know, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? I just didn't like it. Anyway, Leo came home really late from his social event. And, you know, I wasn't mad at all. I was like, oh, my God, yay, he's home. It's great. So he walks in and then someone said, God, are you going to be mad? And I said, no. And then why would I be? It's his house. He's come home.
Yeah.
And I said, someone said, oh, you're a cool mom. And then I broke out into, don't you wish your mama was cool like me?
Don't you wish your girlfriend was
Don't you?
like me? Don't you
I mean, we
wish your
could talk about
girlfriend
Nicole
was
Scherzinger
like me?
for 10 minutes, but we must do a full recap of the Oscars.
Yes.
Now, Demi Moore did not win the Oscar. I mean, we can't be too sad. She won the other two awards, and she's done well she's delivered some incredible speeches that no one will forget. But I would have liked her to get the Oscar.
Yeah, I still feel flat for her. I think she secretly would have been quite flat.
I think so too. Because it feels like, oh, when am I going to get an opportunity again?
Correct.
When Mikey Madison won it for Anora, a lip reader could make out that Demi said, nice.
Nice. That's something you say when you're not feeling great, but you know you've got to be positive. Amazing. Congratulations is what you'd yell out if you were thrilled.
There's been sort of two heartbreaking loss footages this year with Billie Eilish sobbing and then Demi Moore. I can't stand it.
I know.
Speaking of not being able to stand, Kylie Jenner is being slammed because when she was introduced to Elton John, she didn't stand up. And apparently you've got to stand up. I mean, you should stand up anyway when you're introduced to anybody, but apparently especially because he's a sir.
That makes me sort of even happier she didn't stand for him.
She wouldn't really understand, would she? I mean, she's very young.
And they're very American. Like, they're not across all of that
all
stuff.
The pomp stuff.
Yeah. And also, if you see the vision, she's sitting down, Timothée Chalamet is sort of crouching, and then Elton's standing. Elton's basically sitting down anyway, the way he's leaning over.
And also, her feet would have been so sore.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't stand for anybody, even Sir Elton.
Give her a break.
Speaking of Elton, he had an after party and Chapel Roan, and he took to the stage.
It's where I belong down at the...
Now, you can hear Elton singing barely.
Barely.
And he is, if you see the footage, He's staring at her mouth going like, what's the next word?
I mean, the audio engineer did everyone a favour there by having his mic quite low.
Yes, agreed. And did everybody a favour when he turned up the vocals on Chaperone singing Elton's massive hit, Your Song.
My gift is this song and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody that this is your song.
God, it's
Baby, why
mesmerising.
Isn't
Her
it?
voice, like you don't want it to stop.
Apparently tickets to that after party, even if you were invited, were $15,000.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I think it...
Who's making that?
I feel like it would probably go to a charity that Elton's organised, but like the likes of Kathy Hilton, Paris Hilton, everyone that attended had to buy a ticket.
That seems a little bit mean. It's like, remember Tony Jones, the sports reporter, charged everybody $20 a head for a pizza night? It's the same sort of thing.
It's for the AIDS Foundation.
Oh, well, then that makes sense. Now
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Sorry, I just Googled that there.
Let's talk about, he's big on that, actually. Now, fashion. Kim Kardashian wore a white Balenciaga ball gown. Everyone's trashing her for it. I think it is gorgeous, and I feel like just anything she does, people are going to go, don't.
Agreed. Let's leave her alone. I don't know how you could fault that. I get that people are saying it's bridal, but who cares?
So what? It's the Oscars. It just, like the rules are out of the, thrown out the window. It does look a little bit like a tissue that Leo's forgotten to take out of his school shorts that I have to take out of the washing machine. Zoe Kravitz had her bum out. I'm sick of that. I don't like it.
Same. We get it. Bianca Censori did it at the Grammys. We don't need to see everyone nude.
It's just, no thank you. And Julia Fox wore the most revolting dress I've ever seen. It was like clear mesh with a human hair applique. It looks like when you pull on the little bit of a hair in your shower and a whole big slit of ferret tail comes out. It's disgusting.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
I cannot wait to get to our Airtasker story.
Today,
Do you love Airtasker? Like, are you a regular user?
I would say semi-regular. I actually only use it when I need to get my apartment cleaned.
Oh, and that's all.
That's all, yeah.
I haven't done an inventory of what I've used it for. I will go through it.
Can you please?
Yeah, when we get to it in half an hour or so. It's very, very great service.
We're going to be talking about that before 4 o'clock. But next, Chrissy's Quizzy, 13 24 10 if you would like to win a bum bag. Now, Swanee, Billie Eilish is kicking off the Melbourne leg of her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour tonight.
People have been camping out. We've just been looking at the footage.
It's just a sea of Kmart tents.
Crazy.
I'm going with you this Saturday night, but I'm also going tonight.
Look at you. What an Eilish pig you turned out to be.
I know, but I think I'm allowed to be. She's the one person
Oh,
I can see twice.
Absolutely. I saw Taylor twice.
I love her so much. She's just dined at a vegan restaurant here in Melbourne, Lona Mesa.
Yum.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Chrissy Swan Show on Nova, home of the world-famous limited edition bum bag.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
It's actually a very exciting day for me because I opened a freshie. I opened a fresh bum bag today. And I've moved all my essentials in there, like my PO box key in the front. And no one knows anything apart from me.
How long does the bum bag get a run for? Like a week
Couple of
or
years.
days?
Oh,
No, I mean like your rotation though.
It depends on what I'm wearing.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I wear a navy one or my beige one.
Yes.
Or today I just went black. Basic black. Hello there, Jess.
Hi.
Okay, right.
She is blunt for a Tuesday.
Get on with it, she says.
Sorry.
Are you busy?
Me? No, I just picked up my daughter from school and she's like staring me down.
Put her on.
Put her on? All right, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Peyton.
Peyton. If you're just patient for a little bit longer, I'm going to give you a prize, okay? All right, you put your mum on.
Okay.
Good on you, Peyton. All right, sorted that. So, whatever. Hey, Michaela.
Hey, guys.
How are you, Mick? What have you been up to today?
I picked up my son and I got to my daughter's pickup location 40 minutes early, so I've got time to kill.
Oh, nice. God, everyone's really relaxed and low-key today.
Let's try and win you a bum bag, Michaela.
Fingers crossed.
Your names are your buzzers. Best of 5, first to 3 wins it. Question number 1. I can never say this now. Vladimir Zelensky is the president of which country?
Jess. Michaela.
Yes, Jess.
Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Sarah's had a sip of Diet Coke, given we're all so relaxed.
You're allowed to do that.
Is that Peyton in the background that I just said was going to be behaving or not?
No, that might have been my son.
Oh, that's your son. Okay.
What's your son's name, Michaela?
Hudson.
Hudson. Shh.
Funny enough, I've got a Peyton as well.
How weird.
What?
It's a good name.
God. Question number 2. A shuttlecock is used in which sport?
Jess. Michaela.
Jess.
Badminton.
Correct. Let's get this over quickly for Michaela because Hudson's losing his mind.
And for everyone listening. Question number 3.
Who hosted yesterday's Oscars?
Michaela.
Yes, Michaela.
Conan O'Brien.
Correct. What is the name of the virtual assistant developed by Apple?
Jess. Michaela.
Yes, Jess.
Is that AI?
Nope.
Oh, but Michaela.
Yes, Michaela?
Siri.
It is Siri. That's 2 apiece.
Question number 5 is for the win for either of you.
Which superstar singer just ran the Tokyo Marathon? There's no end to his talents. It is, of course, Harry Styles.
Question number 6.
What is a corsage?
Jess.
Yes, Jess.
A piece of, like a flower on your wrist thing.
Yes, it is.
Congratulations, Jess. You have won the bum bag. But
Amazing.
because we've spoken to Peyton and we like Hudson, I'm going to send you both a family pass to The Lost Tiger, which is in cinemas now.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Good on you, Gills.
So welcome. Next, we're going to be talking about that Airtasker story.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I mean, I've got an emergency at a hot chip shop.
What's happened?
Peg's just tried to buy hot chips and her card's been declined, so I've just had to put in another $20 in her pocket money. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. I mean, she could have called Airtasker.
She could have.
She could have posted on Airtasker, someone bring me some hot chips. Because this is, we take for granted that everybody knows what Airtasker is.
Some don't.
It is a great app that you have on your phone and you can put anything on it. You know those things that, you would use it for stuff like, bring me something now at 2 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like those annoying things that you don't know. Like, for example, when I was talking about the curtains that I'd just bought and I don't know how to put them up. And, a curtain shop isn't going to help me. I don't want to go to a fancy curtain place. You go on Airtasker, you go, hey, does anyone know how to hang these? And you take a photo of the curtain and you take a photo of where it's going and then miraculously
these offers start coming in.
They come in and your jobs get done. It is a miracle. And a woman found out this in the most gorgeous way on Saturday night, was it? Anyway, over the weekend at the Ivy. An SOS went up on Airtasker, very simply saying, bring me a pair of size 8 sneakers to the Ivy nightclub. Further details, any pair of sneakers, size 8, with socks, I need them at the Ivy. This was on Friday night, it was.
Right before Mardi Gras on Saturday.
Friday night, and it says, this task needs to be completed today, now.
I love this so much.
Anyway, within minutes, $100 got her a pair of used sneakers that, can you imagine what that would have felt like?
Oh, the relief in this woman's feet.
Oh, there's nothing worse than having sore for your feet to let you down when your mind and spirit are ready to go.
How good. I just checked my Airtasker. I was saying to you before, I use it to, when I would like my apartment cleaned, I find cleaners on there.
Yeah. There's very clever people that can do almost anything. But I looked up mine. Oh, what's yours?
One night, though, Swanee, at the end of last year, I was at a friend's apartment. We'd had a dinner, and the person I was with, who actually everyone listening would know, she was after a cigarette. You know how sometimes after a few drinks, people just crave one?
Oh, yes.
And we didn't want to walk anywhere to get them for her, so we uploaded it to Airtasker, and I wrote, buy cigarettes and deliver, and offered $50. I think it was
They
in the...
wouldn't have even bought a packet of cigarettes.
I know, I've got no idea, though, because I don't smoke, so I was just trying to help her. Her phone was dead. Oh, this is why no one bit.
No one. Yeah, so you're saying put in $20 of your own money and deliver them for free.
She ended up having to go for a walk.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I've just looked at mine. Mine are very funny.
What are yours?
Mainly, it says, okay, so there's a few here. See if you can see a pattern. Dismantle spring-free trampoline. Assemble spring-free trampoline later. So we'd obviously moved house. We needed to take it down, put it up, dismantling. There's all that sort of. Oh, and another one, just dismantle spring-free trampoline. So that was when we moved again.
13 24 10. What is the weirdest request you have made on Airtasker?
If you're an Airtasker, what's the weirdest job you've said yes to?
Yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're talking Airtasker. A woman at Mardi Gras. Her feet, I can imagine, were on fire and throbbing.
Oh, yeah.
And it would have seemed like such a great idea to wear those sky-high heels.
Yes, she would have looked fabulous, but after dancing to Padum Padum for 3.5 minutes, her heels would have felt like a volcano on fire.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. So she air-tasked a pair of used runners. She didn't care what they were. And they arrived $100 later. Bang.
How good is that? 13 24 10. What is the weirdest thing you've requested an Airtasker to do? Or maybe you are an Airtasker and you do the weird stuff.
Hey, Libby.
Hello.
Hi. What is so are you an Airtasker or did you contact Airtasker?
I contacted them. I've got a bit of an addiction to it because I'm a busy mum with 4 kids, so I can't do stuff myself.
So what did you put on there? What was your task?
So I'm a wildlife carer, and Joey, a kangaroo, Joey came up on my app for collection from a local vet, but my baby was asleep. So I put on Airtasker, could someone please pick it up for me? But they also had to give it a quick bottle, and you have to toilet them. So because the mum usually stimulates them to make them go to the toilet. So I had to run through this with this guy who was struggling to understand what even a Joey was at the time.
Oh, no.
And he managed to do it. And he brought the little Joey to me, and we raised him and released him. So it worked out well.
Libby, you've got to take a break. You've got 4 human Joeys. Maybe just
Yeah, but we love it.
I know, I love it too.
Libby, can I ask, how much did you pay this Airtasker to do this? Because this is a hectic job.
Yeah.
Right, it is a hectic job. $80, and it took him 2 hours. So
And
I feel like I fully ripped him off.
You fully
but
ripped him off.
I know, I did not mean to. That was his offer, and I said, okay.
Well, I don't know if you ripped him off. If you were going to do it, you weren't going to be paid at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think the experience of holding a little Joey and feeding it and cuddling it, that's like amazing.
Yeah,
in
that is
itself.
cool.
Is
That
it?
is cool. Oh,
I
God.
think of
Yeah.
nothing worse. Libby, you're a legend. We're going to send you a double pass to Novocaine, No Pain, in cinemas April 3.
Ah, thank you so much. I love you guys.
I love you, Libby. What a kind woman. You can just hear it, can't you?
You can.
Hello, Beck.
Hello, how are you?
Good. What's the weirdest thing that's happened on Airtasker?
I've actually got a friend who did a air tasking quest, and she asked someone to buy a backpack for her at Melbourne Central and send it through the post to Geelong where she lives because the backpack was only available online.
Oh.
So a little bit of a life hack. I don't know.
Yes. Oh, God, I hate it when you see something you must have and it says in-store only.
I know, but picking a backpack up in store on Airtasker would look a little sus. Beck, a double pass to Novocaine, No Pain, in cinemas April 3.
You put a lot of trust in these people because they
You
could have
do.
just taken off with the backpack. I love that that's, it doesn't happen.
I love that we've got an anon.
Oh, anon. So you're obviously an Airtasker and you've done a questionable task.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, tell me what happened.
So I had a lady put on Airtasker for a male's voice recording.
Oh.
So I responded to the Airtasker saying that I could do it. She met up with me at a shopping centre, and she actually wanted me to say another guy's name and details. What I'd worked out was she was going through a divorce, and the joint bank account she'd been locked out of, so she wasn't able to get her own money.
Wow.
So I helped her get her own money out of a joint bank account that he'd locked on her.
And did it work? Did your ruse work?
Yeah. I actually ended up charging her a little bit extra money because with the...
you heard how much was in her account?
yeah, basically.
So what?
If you want it done, it's going to be an extra couple $100, and she was happy to pay it.
So how did
me and the family? She paid for half of our holiday.
When she put the task up, did she price it? I mean, it's an unusual thing to.
$350 she put on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then how much?
It was unusual. I just thought I was going to go to like an acting gig or something like that. Maybe sort of like a commercial or something, or voice recording for a phone company or something. And it turned out that it completely wasn't that, and it was something else.
And what did you get in the end for it?
I got about $550.
That's all right.
That's bloody great.
And she got her
and
she got her freedom. So it's not a bad exchange. Yeah.
You're basically
win-win situation, really.
You're Jason Statham, mate.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
But Valet Carl. More about that.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I think a lot of people wouldn't have even known that Dolly Parton was married.
I didn't.
Really?
Because she's never really spoken about him in interviews that I've seen or that I've read.
Yeah, so she was married in 1966 to her husband Carl, and he has just passed away. They were together for 60 years, really, essentially. They met in 1964 and married in 1966.
My favourite tidbit I've read, Swan, is that they met outside the Wishy Washy laundromat the day she moved to Nashville at 18.
The day. So
Wishy-washy.
she wasn't even Dolly Parton when they met. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
It's incredible. So he was there right from literally the first day of her career.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and he was like famously shy. Not shy as in, personality-wise, did not like the limelight, didn't want to do any of that.
So just let her do her thing.
Yeah, but she spoke about him, when it would come up. It's not that she denied his existence. So sad. So she posted on Instagram, or someone did for her, I assume. Carl and I spent many wonderful years together. Words can't do justice to the love we shared for over 60 years. Can you imagine 60 years?
Yeah, it's going to be... I can't imagine putting yourself in someone's shoes without that person now.
I know.
That's really rough.
It's really rough.
She's got a lot of beautiful people and friends around her that I'm sure will rally around her.
But how sad. Did you know that she wrote this song that Whitney Houston made famous?
I had no idea. And I had no idea that there's even a version of her singing it until you told me this afternoon.
Funny, I just thought everyone would know that. No. And Whitney Houston does a better version. As much as I love Dolly.
Glad you said it.
And even Dolly says it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, more sad news for people that love working from home.
What?
Peter Dutton has said that if he gets in, there's going to be absolutely not 1 minute of it anymore. Everyone's back at the office. Working 9 to 5.
I mean...
It's a weird situation for me. I can't have an opinion on it because I've never worked from home. Radio, we still had to come into the studio, so I don't know what it's like. I don't know the pros. I don't know the cons. I don't know... I mean, my sort of suspicion is that I would not be able to do it. I would not be able to work a normal job from home. I couldn't do it.
The distractions of being home would definitely take over, right?
Yeah. I'd be like, I've just got to do the dishwasher and then I'll look at this brief and then that would be, I've got to clear that pile of washing.
Yeah.
I would never be able to. I mean, look, I dips me lid to people that can do it. But when I'm at home, I find it really hard to do anything that's not about the kids and the house.
Yes.
Really hard.
To-do list is in front of you.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. I think it's 2025. It's time to get back in the office. I'm not sure if it's coming from a place of jealousy because we don't work from home. But no, it's not. I love coming into work. I think it's really important for your mind to separate work and home.
I do too.
And be able to go home and be have that as a place of solitude and relaxation. I also think there's 365,000 people that will be ordered back to the office. A lot of those are taxpayer funded job. So, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Get
Price.
back in the office, you guys.
Thank you, Steve, for weighing in. Could we talk about it tomorrow? I want to hear some different opinions about the end of work from home. People that are really sad about it. People that are sad about it because they really haven't done anything for the last 4 or 5 years and got away with it. Like, I want like a moratorium. Let's do it.
Some honesty about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. Shout out to everyone in Melbourne that is going to Billie Eilish's first Melbourne show tonight.
Including you, Jackie.
I am so excited. I will see you here at 2 p.m. tomorrow, my
sure
swan.
will. See you, Daz.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app, revofitness.com.au, or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.